welcome back to my channel. So it has been the longest time since I've sat down and filmed a video for you all, but it is Halloween and of course it's the time of the year for me to sit down and film something fun for everyone. So today I have come up with this Halloween look for you guys. So I was very stuck between filming something more like glam and wearable for Halloween but still scary because it's Halloween, or gory, so I thought I would combine the two. I've done a gangster clown on one side of my face with almost like a split kind of cut face, and then I've done this makeup quite normal. You will easily be able to recreate this look with some latex and some tissue paper. And then I just thought I'd add in the white neck just to kind of add a little bit of something into it. It adds a cool effect. But if you guys do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. So if you guys would like to see how I did come up with this Halloween tutorial, then please keep on watching and let's get started. Okay, first things first, I'm spritzing my face with my MAC Fix Plus. I'm then going to start my eyebrows, and for this I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Auburn, just filling those in with an angled brush like you guys have seen me do a million times. I then just concealed around my brows with my Age Rewind concealer, blended that out with a beauty blender, and then got into outlining the split face as such. This product was really good, and it is the Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX. Very easy to rub out, so I was able to really play with the shape that I wanted. I then went in with my Painterly paint pot just to prep my eyelid for the Gangster Clown makeup. Using my Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette, I took the shade Bay just to set that down, and then the shade Henna to really build up my crease colour. I wanted to make sure that my lid colour was very bright, so I actually took a liquid lipstick in the shade Red Jade from MAC Cosmetics and I packed this onto my lid. You do have to work quite quickly with these because they do dry down, but they're actually very easy to work with at the same time. I then picked up the shade Black Truffle from the Huda palette and I just blended that onto the outer area of the crease. And then just picking up my MAC Super Slick liquid liner, I created a nice big wing. I then just tight lined my eyes using the Black Ice Pro Longwear eyeliner by MAC, and then popped some mascara on, which was the MAC Zoom Lash. This is an awesome mascara, by the way, guys. Now we're going to move on to the fun part, which is applying some liquid latex and making the cut. So the first thing that I did was just lay down a layer of latex, and then I popped the tissue paper straight over the top. Now all you need to continue to do is this exact step. So basically you pop your tissue paper down over the top of the latex, put more latex over the top of each layer of tissue paper, making sure that you do let it dry in between each layer before going in again. And you continue for about 3 layers until you get the effect that I will show you at the end right here. So then all I did was wait a little while before applying my foundation so that the latex was dry. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 225 Medium Buff, I believe. I just buffed it all over my face and then used a brush to get into the smaller areas with the latex. I then applied some concealer like normal, which was the Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC20, and then set down my face with my Face of Australia translucent loose powder. I then went back in with the Black Ice eyeliner and I just lined my lower lash line and lower waterline, smoking that out with a pencil brush. The next thing that I did was create the triangles above my eyebrow and below my eye, just with any liquid liner will do fine.
Don't try to fight me back. You can't break me.
And then I wanted to create the dots below and above each triangle. So for this I took the Inglot 77 gel liner and a little Q-tip, and I just dotted it straight onto my skin and it made the perfect little dot. I'm then just connecting it up and making sure that everything is very seamless. I then went in with a liquid liner again just to create the shape that I wanted on my nose, but I used a brush and the Inglot gel liner again to fill it in. Continuing to use that gel liner, I took a very small detailer brush and created the shape around my eyes. For this I just did the border, and then you can see I kind of flicked the colour in so that I could get a little bit more depth in the centre of each shape. I used a smaller pencil brush to blend it out at the start. I then also took it up into my inner corner and then used a bigger blending brush to really smoke it out. Here I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and the banana shade in it to just add some brightness into that area, and then blending it out one more time. Picking up that jumbo eye pencil again, I mapped out the shape that I wanted around the kind of shaping around my eye. I don't really know how else to describe it, but I guess creating that extra shadowing on the jawline, using that gel liner again over the top of it. it and then blending it out so that I get that smoky effect and just crispening up the edge. This was very tedious, but I just kept playing with it until I was happy. I then just wanted to create a very simple eye look on the other eye, just normal makeup kind of thing. So I used the shade Sandalwood and then the shade Moon Dust and just created a 2-shade eyeshadow look. So it was something super, super simple. I then used the Eylure Exaggerate lashes and popped them on both eyes, and of course went in with my lip color, which was the shade Red Jade again from MAC Cosmetics, and applied that straight to my lips. Using the Inglot liner again, I went in and lined each side of my mouth and then blended it into my lip color as well. I then just applied some lower lash mascara, which was my MAC Extended Play Gigablack mascara, and then I went in with a highlight on one side of my face, and I used the Estee Lauder Modern Mercury Victoria Beckham highlighter. I then also used that on my brow bones and my inner corners. So now all I'm doing here is cutting the latex right up the center to create that open wound. I then went in with my Ben Nye Bruise Wheel and I mixed a few shades together here for this. I just kind of played with it and used a sponge to stipple it all around the cut to kind of create that bruising effect. I then mixed the 2 red shades in the palette to really add that right into the center of the cut to add the depth and the goriness. I also ended up picking some of the blue up from this palette and mixing it with the red, and then going into just certain sections of the cut to really add even more depth. I realized I needed to cut to the latex a little bit more just to open it up in places, and then I picked up a blending brush and added the blue into the inner corner of my eye and certain areas of the cut as well. I then used a Q-tip and the Ben Nye Thick Blood to add that into certain areas of the cut. This adds a lot of depth. I then went in with the Dark Blood, which is super runny, and just added it all through the cut as well to make it look super, super fresh. This part of the makeup is very fun and versatile. You can just add as much blood as you want until you are sick of looking at it, really. The last thing that I did was pick up Clown White from Ben Nye as well and just painted in my neck as far as the camera could see to add a little bit more to the look. So you guys, that has brought me to the end of the tutorial. I hope you really did enjoy it. It's definitely something fun and nothing like what I have already done on my channel. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween, of course, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.